Hey there, what is up, everyone? My name is Teresa, and I am showing you a video tutorial of my water marble and hearts mani that I had done. I'm using right now, this is actually my only, I think, third water marble, and this went really well. A little hint that somebody had given me, or a clue basically, was to keep my distilled water in the same room as my polish so that it was the same temperature and it water marbled better, much better. So right now I've done a lot of just alternating square hue canter and China Glazes white on white. And I am using What's Up Nails marbling tool to make the lines in it, and then I'm rubbing or wiping it off on a lint pad after each stroke. So this turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to, or I had hoped. So you just dip your nail in it and at an angle, and then tilt it down, and then you take your tool and you wipe out and drag any of the polish off the surface of the water, and you will slowly want to take your nail out of it at an angle, letting the water drip. So if there's any water bubbles, like you can tell air bubbles, you can puncture those under the water before you pull it out. That way the polish lays flat to the nail when you bring it up instead of it making big bubbles. So here I am alternating again, and on the other nail that I'm doing, you will see where instead of horizontally, I'll put it in where the lines are going vertically instead. So it gives it a little bit different of a look. I think I liked the horizontal look a little bit better than the vertical look, but the vertical look had a little bit more red in it, quite a bit more red than the other one, which I actually enjoyed better. So we'll see how when I pull it up, you'll see the difference that it made. I think I used probably more drops in the initial one also than the second one. But you can see what a difference that made. And here I had pulled it up without popping the air bubbles first. There were a couple where air was a couple of areas where the air was still trapped in there. So, and you want to take it out slowly. You don't want to take the nail out really fast, and you want to do it at an angle also. But not too bad this with the second one. So here I am using Twinkle Tees cleanup brush number 6 to clean up around the edges and separate the polish from, so I can pull the latex up. And also for the latex, I used Cuticulas liquid latex and nail tape. She has probably the absolutely best one that I've tried, and I'm totally sold on her product. I will definitely put all the links in to any of the products I've used in the video underneath in the description. And after this, I will be stamping with Born Pretty's red chess, metal chess clear jelly stamper. And I used for the top coat, because you want to top coat these before you put your stamping on. For the brown, the nails that I have the brown on, I used Square Hues Lenga polish. And then I used for the stamping plate from Bundle Monster Classic Beauty BMXL 356 for the 3 hearts, and I used China Glazes white on white, and also Square Hue. I did reverse stamping with Square Hue's Canter in that also for the hearts. And top coated with Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat. I know a lot of people, which I don't think I seem to have very much problems with, but a lot of people say that they have a problem with the top coat shrinking up on them. I haven't really experienced this, or if it has, it hasn't been drastic. You definitely want to, it's a very strong top coat, so you definitely want to float it over the stamping because it will smear. I have noticed that. And here I put more of the Cuticula nail tape over before stamping over the Watermarble. And here we have Born Pretty celebration plate. It is BPX L014. And again, used China Glazes white on white. And here I'm using their China Glazes liquid leather, which is their token black. And definitely the a one coater. It's definitely one that you could use. I mean, if you were to use it just for a polish, you could use it with one coat. It blocks out everything. It's nice. And the small circle plate that I'm using for the wording is Bundle Monsters 311 circle plate. I don't know if I was necessarily too happy with the pinky nail stamping over it. I think I really wanted a lot of that Watermarble to show through. So didn't anticipate it being covered up that much, I guess. I do love how they turned out, though. They turned out really nice. And here again, we're just going around the cuticle just to get any of the extra polish off. And putting on a top coat of Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Gloss. And there they are, the finished product. I will put some swatches up after the video. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the video.